It's another video of the podcast. This is the 300th episode, and today's guest is Ellie Kemper. I mean, just the best, and she brought me this object. So if you want to see what it is, and you need to see what it is, watch the episode. Welcome to I Said No Gifts. I'm Bridger Winegar. We're here. This is the 300th episode. I've managed to do 300 of anything. This is the only thing I've ever done 300 of other than like take a shower. So we're here. Unbelievable. I can't believe that we've managed to make it this far. The fact we've found that many people that I can tolerate is a whole other story. And how we're going to find even more is it's going to be an uphill battle. It's going to be a struggle, but we're going to keep fighting through. We're going to look under every stone, and we will find some people I can deal with. What's going on? I think that's kind of the big news. Here's something I need to talk about. No more documentaries about rock climbers. I am looking for things on TV, and every other thing is now a documentary about somebody climbing a rock in Yosemite. Enough. We had the one. I don't know why we need more. They're in danger, and they have a different type of personality. That's how they all are. And I like to rock climb. I've given up the hobby. But I'm sure they're all perfectly nice people, but let's find some other extreme sport to get into. What would that be? Water skiing? Water skiing doc. Water skiers reach out. Let's see, is there anything else? Let's see if I have any business. I mean, Patreon continues to exist. Patreon.com/I Said No Gifts. Having the time of our lives. We're chatting. We're creating new episodes. I'm talking about the secret lives of Mormon wives. I'm talking about the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. Just generally posting things as you do. I'm just realizing I've done 300 episodes of this and have not received a cent from the Brazil Nut Commission. And I've really given Brazil Nut, the nut, a platform here. And I've been very good to Brazil Nuts. And they haven't reached out. So that's a problem. I should advertise Found Coffee. I haven't done that in a while. That's in Eagle Rock, California. They do not pay me. Occasionally, they gave me a free coffee. Probably not enough, to be honest, but it's a wonderful coffee shop. And there was an annoying father there today who stood in front of both the doors while I was trying to get out. And I would have opened the door for him, but he had to do it on his own. We have so much to celebrate in this day and age. Okay, 300th episode. So we should have of course, you need to have a great guest for a 300th episode. And here's somebody who I've wanted to have on the podcast for such a long time. I absolutely adore her. It's Ellie Kemper. Ellie,
Hi.
Welcome to I Said No Gifts.
Richard, thank you so much for having me.
Oh, what a relief to have you here.
I'm telling you, the relief feeling is mutual, and I am so happy to be here. Thank you for having me on. Happy 300.
Thank you so much. Can you imagine?
No, I cannot.
300.
I said before this started, I can't imagine pulling this off. I am beyond impressed. It's a testament to how much people love you. So well done.
It's something. It's
huge.
We've done it, and I just keep driving on the freeway and sitting here for an hour and a half. And as long as they let me do that.
You have some magic sauce. So congrats. It's wonderful. I'm happy to be here to celebrate, and I'm happy to be talking to you. You're so easy to talk to.
Likewise. It's been a long time since I've seen you. It's probably been almost 10 years.
Oh, I don't know if it's been 10 years.
I think the last time I saw you was at Kimmy Schmidt, to be honest.
Yeah, but it's 2026. Was that 2016? It may have been 10 years.
Unfortunately, I'm
You
very
checked.
aware it was 2016. Well, it was 2017 because when I was working at Kimmy, I remember a specifically horrible day in 2016 riding the subway to work, sobbing.
Oh, no, but work-related?
No, 2016, election related.
Okay, you say no more. 2016. You looked at me like 2016.
This is where we find out something just absolutely horrible about your voting record.
And I'm like, yeah.
What's the big deal?
I was like, you mean the day we had cake? Lots of cake to celebrate? I remember I texted the line, to the first AD, and I was like, what happened? Because we were so... what a memory, Ellie, texting the first AD, the assistant director. But that was sad.
I think that's like the one day of work ever in any environment that I've cried at work. And it was just, how are we starting? The 300th episode of this podcast, this is what we're starting with?
No, we're reminiscing about, that's right. Because, so did you cry? That would have been November 2016.
November 2016,
right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then, but were you there until 2017?
Yeah, that season started in, I think, like the summer of 2016 and went till like March of 2017.
Yeah, so we saw the full cycle. We saw him be...
Yeah, we kind of got dragged through that whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was nice, though, to be with one another, to be with like-minded people who all thought the same
and to be
thing.
working on a thing that was inherently joyful.
That's exactly right.
I mean, I think that day was probably just tough for everybody. But yeah, it's been a long time since I've seen you. I think probably the last, well, I bet it was like at a table read or something. But I feel like we shot that thing when I think we were on Staten Island out at like a campground or something.
Oh, yes.
I don't even know if you were there.
I don't know if I was there.
No, I think you were just on set.
I just came to hang out. I love it. Even when I'm not called to set, I always come. I just hang out. No.
Yeah, but it's been a long time.
It's been a really long time.
And you still look like you're 17 years old.
That could not be a nicer compliment. I'm getting my hair colored tomorrow, and so I had to do root spray today.
I've never heard of root spray.
Well, you don't seem to have gray hair, so you don't need
it's going to be flying in soon. I'm sure.
I'm again. So many things about you impress me. 300 episodes, not a gray hair on your head. And I don't think if it hasn't happened by now, it probably won't happen. Root spray is just an aerosol spray of like red.
Oh, I'd like to get into this.
Yeah. Oh, it's great. It's L'Oreal is what I use.
Okay.
But the thing is, like, you can't really spray the front of your hair because it ends up getting
on your skin, on your forehead or whatever.
And then it's dripping and it's crazy.
Right.
So thank you for saying that, but I do feel like I have a little bit of what do they call it? Like a skunk?
There's no skunk happening here.
Okay,
Listener, if you're not watching the video, there's no skunk happening.
Thank you. Yeah, there's no skunk. No skunks. No skunk Tuesday. No, but thank you for saying that. I don't agree, but you're 14.
I'll also say, we talked about this before, it's always nice to have somebody of your exact complexion.
I could not be happier. First of all, we just took a photo together.
Yes.
We both look incredible.
We look gorgeous.
And it's because no one is like, I think, what would it be? I don't want to put words in your mouth. I am pasty sometimes, so I feel like, and you're not, but when we're next to each other, we both look what?
I actually want to back up a little bit and say, I said we have exact complexions. You look deeply tan compared to me. So I apologize for even trying to compare. You look like you've at least passed through the sun during a day.
Yeah, but you know what? That sun is going to come back. That's going to come back to bite me in a big way.
If it hasn't yet.
You know? So no, that's thanks for saying that.
Did you ever go through a period as a teen that you wanted to be really tan?
Yes. So I grew up in St. Louis.
Right.
And I remember the early spring and seeing the sun, and I would go out and tan. And it would be 50 degrees in March, and I would go out in a swimsuit. Why didn't my parents stop me? That's so dangerous. But yeah, did you have
Yeah, of course.
Of course.
Because it was the late 90s, early thousands when it was people wanted, being tan was the thing to do.
Right.
There was no talk about protecting your skin.
Isn't that wild?
Unless it was your mom at swim lessons.
And that even then?
My mom actually at swim lessons would fight us to get sunscreen on us. At least my ears and my neck.
Yes.
But obviously that wasn't when I was a teen. So that,
Right.
What if my mom was taking me to swim lessons at like 17 and trying to get sunscreen on?
I am worried I'm on that path as an
You should be.
overprotective mother. No. I mean, with the sun protection, maybe yes, because that's only been proven to be a good thing, right?
Right.
But in like all areas. But I don't. My mom certainly put sunscreen on me. I don't want to like mischaracterize her. No, she protected my skin. But it is wild that like we all. I'm 46. You don't have to reveal your age, but it was wild that we all were just like, no, but being tan is good and healthy.
You should be, or you will be expelled from society.
Right. It's wild. Yeah.
And the amount of sunburns that I went through, and there was just never a lesson learned for me.
Did you ever peel?
Of course. Like, truly, like, there is nothing worse than peeling. Like, I would rather be glow in the dark than peel at this point.
Absolutely. And I don't know how many. I think I probably had like 4 peels all on my shoulders.
Oh, yeah, of course, shoulders.
It's a death sentence.
It's horrible.
We're doomed.
I know.
It's crazy.
To think that you went through something that your body was just like then falling apart.
Like your skin boiled. Like boiled. It came up in little bubbles and then peeled off you.
Yes, when I was maybe 20 or something, I went on vacation to Venezuela with a friend and became so deeply sunburned that I was hospitalized and then came back and was working at a horrible bakery cafe, which I won't name right now.
I want to know.
They did accuse me of burglarizing. No, this was in Salt Lake. They accused me of burglarizing it later, but I was peeling while working at this place. Why didn't they send me home?
Wait, hold on. The burglary and the peeling are two separate events.
Crimes.
Hold on.
One of them I'm guilty of. I was peeling at work.
Yes. You were caught peeling at work. You were dripping or like crusting flakes into the pastries.
Hopefully I wasn't prepping food that day.
Yeah.
But I'm sure, like, because I went back to work almost immediately after this sunburn.
Yeah.
I'm thinking back about it now. I'm like, send that person home.
Absolutely. That is, I mean, on the one hand, I guess, I don't know what's the right thing to do. Protect the products, but also you were sick. But also, I'm sorry that you were hospitalized. That's really
Can you
bad.
Imagine? But it was kind of exciting. Venezuela, You're experiencing socialized medicine. Your nurse has a leather jacket on. Those are not related things. It was just, I think she wanted to be cool at work or something. Sure. But they got an IV in me and took care of me.
Well, I want to know what the event was in Venezuela. What were you doing?
Just on vacation.
But
just
I mean,
how did I get sunburned?
December, yeah.
Well, I went to the beach for I think 6 to 7 hours with no sunscreen whatsoever.
That'll do it.
And fell asleep.
Yeah.
And then was just as sunburned as a human being can be.
Right.
And so that happened. And then the next day we went to like a little like village in the mountains, and I was so sunburned I thought, well, let's put on some sort of lotion. Let's go to a pharmacy and get a lotion.
Right.
Big mistake.
Right.
As soon as the lotion touched my body, I was like, oh, I have to take my clothes. Like it felt like I was coming out of my skin. There was some sort of reaction or something to the point that I was undressing in public.
This is something you have a nightmare about.
Yeah, absolutely horrible.
Sorry, was it supposed to be like an aloe, like a balm?
I think so. I don't speak Spanish. My friend does.
Yeah.
So maybe the blame actually lays with him.
It could.
He should have been gotten a better, maybe just a lower something.
Yeah. On the other hand, I want to say this. Sometimes when you put like I think it could have not a byproduct, but a side effect may have just been that it was irritating your skin while
I think that must be it, right? Because I think I was just so severely sunburned that no matter what you put on there.
It could have been water. And anything would have.
Right.
I'm so sorry. That's worse than just shoulders.
But they took care of me, and then I went and peeled at work. They kept me on the schedule until then. I thought that I had burglarized it, and then that was the end. You keep saying
burglarized. Was it was it money that you took, or that you were accused?
Actually, let's just. They accused me. I'm just going to own it and say I did do it because I don't work there anymore. I may not have done it, but why don't I just own that at this point? Why don't I say I did burglarize? I'm a bad boy.
You are. They're 2 words. I saw your name in my inbox. I thought, bad boy is back. Hold on! You're being so cagey. What is the thing that you burglarized?
I've been.
I know.
Well, what was burglarized was, I actually don't know. Money was stolen, apparently, because, I ended up in a police interrogation room, all of this.
No, you're making a joke.
This is real.
Have you told this before?
I've talked about it on this podcast, but then I've never hinted at the fact that I did it. I didn't do it. But now that I've
are we worried about legal things? Because you do not need to tell this story.
No, there are no legal. Because I didn't do it. Take me to court.
Prove to me. Tell me what you saw. Okay.
But money, because I was like the night shift manager, and I had returned to work after a period of not working there. And then I think shortly after they got burglarized.
I got it. I'm sorry that they were.
I'm pretty sure I know who it was. This guy, Alex, certainly did it. He had a bad attitude, first of all.
Sure.
And second of all, I have to blame somebody. You got to blame somebody.
Well, yeah. If it's not you, who could it have been? It was definitely not random. Like you think it was targeted.
I think so. It was an inside job for sure.
I got it.
Because the money would get slid under the manager's door at the end of the night.
Why? What?
Why was there not a safe?
I don't know any of these things. Slid? You couldn't knock and hand it to the manager?
He wasn't there because I was the manager, right? But you weren't allowed into the manager. So, this is where if there were some problems with the business. Why was I not trusted to go into the little office?
I don't know.
Had I been trusted, I would have gone in there and put it in a secure location. Right. But you would put the cash in a pastry bag.
Oh, my Lord.
And slip it under the door.
Yeah.
So if somebody had a wire hanger, fish it out.
Right. That's exactly
Again, now I'm like, well, of course I did it.
It sounds so specific and thought out.
You leave the car running right outside the back doors.
Yeah. And then anyone could have done it. I don't know why it was so hard.
That happened. And then I think they kind of, for a while, still thought that I had done it and then slowly removed me from the schedule.
I'm sorry. I was accused. No, I wasn't. I think our improv team was accused of stealing money once. And
How is this not a heist movie?
I know. Oh, yeah. I know.
That feels like something.
That has to be something. And I don't know. It was a misunderstanding. It's not nearly as dramatic as that. It was just some money was missing from a box. And it was a similar thing, I guess. There was no safe. Mm-hmm. I don't know the details. I was not the person who on the team who was brought who was made aware of the accusation.
Okay.
Somebody else was and then told us all, so-and-so thinks that we stole this money.
And how did you prove you hadn't?
We improved our way out of it. We were like, bing, bang, bong, or zip, zap, zap. But yeah, it hurts to be accused of something you didn't do.
Yes, it's deeply painful.
Yeah.
But if you had done it, how would you have done it?
Easy. I told you it was in a box.
This is the thing where if you're a business, let's invest in something to put the money in.
We were talking about this earlier. I feel like it was a different time.
Yeah. I don't think
you could just put your money in a box and you just thought, and you knew people, I don't know, it's not that you trusted people, but it wouldn't have occurred to people to steal it. That's made up, of course. People have been stealing since the dawn of man.
Yeah, of course. It's one of the original crimes, stealing cash.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Was there anyone on the team you suspected might have done it? You don't have to name them. Oh, wow.
Yes, there is. And now we are really going back because that was a long time ago.
Well, I hope it was worth it to them.
I hope it was. It's like you have to wonder if you needed money. By the way, I believe that the accusation was dropped, so he must have recovered his money. Mm-hmm. But if I had to guess, I know who would have.
Somebody showed up in a new shirt the next day.
You connect the dots, my friends.
How much money are we talking about here? It was after an improv show?
Exactly. $65. I mean, right?
Yeah, interesting.
Our improv shows. They weren't well attended.
Give me a break.
It's true.
Wow. That's an interesting. Have you ever stolen anything?
Oh my gosh.
That seems to be a central tenet of this podcast is me asking people if they've stolen something and then encouraging people to steal.
Steal? Why not? Well, I was just listening to something about the ethics of stealing.
Oh,
and
sure.
I don't know where I land on that. But do you know what? I don't know that I wish this were more interesting. I don't think, have I ever stolen something? I don't think I have.
Good for you.
I have to think long and hard about that. I've certainly never shoplifted.
Okay.
And I want that on record because I haven't.
That's what separates you and I.
Yeah.
I'm a heavy shoplifter.
Were you, did you have a problem with it?
No problem.
No problem,
My only
clearly.
problem is I wasn't shoplifting enough. I would shoplift from not. It was an interesting. There's like a chain of thrift stores through Utah that called Deseret Industries, and I would shoplift from those. There was an hour of each day at high school that you were supposed to go to something called seminary, where you would learn about the Mormon Church.
Okay.
And instead of doing that, I would drive to Deseret Industries with friends and just take what I wanted. Well, I would go in the dressing room, put it on, and leave.
I didn't know this.
Yeah, it's
but this was before security cameras? Or like
no, this was certainly they had security cameras. I think they just had very lax security there,
Okay.
and it's kind of a justifiable crime where you're like, well, they got this for free.
Right.
They're charging way too much. This T-shirt should not be $3.
Right.
And then your families don't, like we're constantly donating more to the place.
Yes, I see.
So in my mind, it was a victimless crime.
It does feel it. I have to say, I'm not. It's more like, again, it's like an ethical question, but
Right.
I also like just the principle of it. But if we like break it down, who is being hurt?
Right. Absolutely nobody.
Would you have gone to a chain, like a retail store?
I think that's scarier because they care more.
Oh, so not about whether it's right or wrong.
Who cares if it's right or wrong? we're post right or wrong.
We are post right. We are way past that.
No, for me it was it didn't feel wrong at all.
Yeah.
It didn't, for whatever reason.
For the thrift store one.
For the thrift store one, it didn't feel wrong. It felt exciting.
Yeah.
And it felt like, well, I'll probably end up donating this back at some point anyway.
I got it. And your friends were, this was with friends?
Friends were doing it.
Yeah.
Every high schooler was doing it. Well, maybe not every high schooler.
Yeah.
I shouldn't. Whatever.
Some people had morals, but it does, but it does feel like different from, I don't know.
Yeah, but like a regular store, I actually, morally, I think that there are plenty of stores where I'm like, yeah, shoplift from them too. They're equally bad or
Right.
whatever. And I'm not speaking for Ellie here.
No. Look at me looking at every camera. No, I that's right. I apparently have never stolen anything, or
Right.
so I'm saying.
You're an angel.
I really don't think I must have stolen something. I'm
you're
gonna
really
think
trying
about
to.
it, and I also am acting like I never. But I've done.
Well, stealing is scary.
It's so scary because not that I've done it, but it does. It's scary, and with good reason. The fear that you might get caught.
There may be
looms
consequences.
large.
Yes,
yeah. And that's a good thing to scare you
Right.
from doing it. But also, yeah, I think even if there were no victim, I still think I would be like, but it's wrong.
right.
I guess.
Right. Yeah, the one like real experience with shoplifting I had was my mom had taken us all shopping to something called Shopco, and my brother changed the price on like a model plane or something, and my mom bought it unwittingly. And then what they dragged my poor mom through in the security room it was beyond.
That's
They like brutalized this poor mother. She's got 4 children, and
no.
it's just like, what? So it was really traumatic. So
how did was this all in the same visit, or they called her
it was
back
all the same visit. They caught us on the way out
That's absurd.
at Shopco.
Did your brother ever admit to?
He must have admitted, but he was probably 9 or 10.
Oh, that's what
Can
a
you
waste
imagine?
of resources. No, I can't imagine. And it's a little like slap on the wrist, and your
Totally.
poor mother.
I know. The stakes couldn't have been higher for Shopco.
Right.
And they probably lost $3.
Yeah.
It was one of these things. I think this is like a new thing among retailers. Most of the time, if it's like a low-key thing, they're like, just leave them alone. It's a waste of
Absolutely.
resources.
Well, and I also think, right, with all the like self-checkout, that they have
Right.
calculated a certain number of people are just going to
It's
steal.
going to take things,
Yeah.
and there's really nothing we can do.
No.
It's worth it to not pay human beings to do the job.
That's the math they've worked out. And I have to, I don't know which one. Oh, wait, do I know which one you choose? You choose not checking self-check.
Oh, I do whatever.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Maybe
kind of, some places you kind of have no option at this point. At Target, it's like there's this one harried employee who has 50 people that are doing, and then there's the self-checkout.
I know. The other day, it was taking so long in line for the human, and I was like, don't be overt, but like I did want to move over to the self-checkout. Right. I had to go to the person because of the security. They're not tags, they're security whatever things on the clothes. So I went to but I was trying to do it so like discreetly so as not to insult the person.
Right, like get them in trouble for going too slow or something.
And it's fun at first because you get to zap the things, and then it's just I don't know what it is. I don't run a business. I guess the math shakes out, but it's just a bummer.
Right. It's just kind of they're just a continual bummer among industries at this point.
Right. So then if you feel sometimes if something doesn't scan, it does run through my head like just take it. But you know that. But then you see your
face, right?
Yes,
unflattering portrait. You're like, look at you hideous thief. It's like
that's why it's there. Yeah, just to remind you.
Just look at yourself.
What are you doing? How has it come to this? Stealing from Target. Anyway, and then I never do. I just never.
I actually will say those the thing where it shows your face almost looks like a cool music video or something.
Absolutely.
So then you're hearing cool music in your head and you're thinking, I'm gonna do something cool. I'm gonna steal.
Yes.
I look cool on camera.
You're so right. It actually is counterproductive.
They need to make those more unflattering or something. Or have like a photo of an attractive person next to it so you're comparing yourself. And you're like, what am I? How do I become that?
Who is this weasel? Yeah, exactly. I don't know.
I don't know either. Well, there is something I do know about. Speaking of just crimes that shouldn't be forgiven, etc. Ellie, I was excited to have you here today. I've been doing the podcast for a long time. Yeah. I've done a lot of episodes. I think we've probably had 2 duds. I know we've had 2 duds. I was hoping we wouldn't have a third.
Shoot.
The podcast is called I Said No Gifts. So I was a little surprised after the billion emails that were exchanged, etc., that you arrived with a gift.
I did.
Mm-hmm. And
I know you said no gifts. I didn't know if you were just being polite. It's 300 episodes you've done.
Right. So
300. You should be celebrated.
So this is almost unrelated. You're just bringing it as a celebration or something.
That's exactly right. Congratulations to you. A gift giving is very popular where I come from, and I thought you should be given a gift. But I seem to have offended you, and I'm really sorry.
So you've gotten caught up in some gift-giving fad.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's more than a fad. I think it's like across cultures, people give gifts.
It's here to stay.
I think it's here to stay.
Well, should we open it here on the podcast?
Yeah, I think we should. If you're okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Thank you for being a good sport about it.
Of course, I try. I'm working on that in therapy. I've now blocked myself on the camera for a minute, and I'm sure everyone's freaking out. And we're going to leave it for just a minute, just so people are sweating. Is he going to leave it here the whole episode? The gift bag is very big.
Yeah.
It's probably my size.
And it might be your size. And you'll see when you get the gift. Now you're blocking me. Now you'll see when you get the gift.
The thrill of video, just blocking cameras.
It is. I'm a huge prop comic, and so the gift is half the size of the bag,
and it's in this gorgeous kind of mint green with polka dots.
I think it's from Target.
No, it's from Target.
I stole it.
This is so...
No.
You filled this with other items that were also stolen. That was a famous shoplifting thing. Somebody in my high school stole a suitcase and then put other objects in it. The amount of things. And then I'm sorry to go on a tangent here.
All I want to hear.
He stole a used Burger King polo, then used that to go work at Burger King.
Wait,
this person was amazing.
Wait, was this from the thrift store chain?
Hold
on, did he work at Burger King already?
No,
wait, what?
This person stole all kinds of things inside a stolen suitcase. Walked out of the thrift store with the suitcase. One of those things was a Burger King polo. Then he put that on and went to Burger King and went behind the counter to work at Burger King.
Untrained? Like just
like for a period.
No.
This is a remarkable teen.
That's unbelievable.
Teens can surprise you.
And
if
they
you
do.
let them.
Wait, give him a chance.
Yeah, give him a chance. Give teens a chance.
Are you in touch with him?
I'm not in touch with him. He was like a friend of a friend.
I wonder what
Probably
he
too
does
cool for
now.
me.
I don't think
Probably
so.
works at Burger King.
Probably.
That was his dream job.
Yes.
He would do whatever it took to work at Burger King.
He couldn't get a job the regular way, so he dressed as an employee and showed up. That's brilliant.
Maybe I should try that. We've got
you
plenty
could?
of free time.
Ah.
Okay, let's get into this. We've got tissue. Okay. You want to do that on your mic?
Yeah, I'll do it on mine.
Oh, gorgeous. Oh. Okay, I'm reaching in.
Okay. Now.
Wait, is this a garbage can?
It's a garbage can.
What does this say?
So,
various street names. New York street name.
That's exactly right. So it's a twofer. There's two in one here because you're a writer.
I'm a writer.
Sometimes you have
what I would say thriving industry.
Yeah. Never been better.
Never been better.
I don't doubt that a lot of your first drafts are perfect, but sometimes writers have first drafts that they have to toss in the trash.
Sure.
So that's a trash can for any discarded first drafts.
This is just immediately attacking my ability.
For your first, your second, your third, your fourth drafts. Your writing is garbage. Here's where you should put it.
This is where your career belongs.
This is where it is in the tank, in the garbage tank.
This is what your career's missing.
This is it, a garbage can. No. All joking aside, it's for the first drafts.
Okay, right.
So then you do the first draft and you say, okay, I'm going to make these edits, and then you enter the edits in the second draft, and then you discard the first draft.
Right.
It's all great writers discard their first drafts.
Yes.
So that's what that's for. But the main reason is because of the New York connection.
Of course.
So for those of you listening, not watching, there are New York places all over this trash can. 9th Street, Brooklyn, Church Ave, Borough Hall, Kings Highway, a place I've never...
Kings Highway, interesting. That's
Do you know
also
that?
the name of a diner in Palm Springs that could be doing a better job.
Yeah.
Sorry, Kings Highway, you have a beautiful environment. Let's get the food up to speed.
Yeah.
Kings Highway. I've never heard of Kings Highway in New York.
Never in my life in New York, but I guess it's there. Coney Island, J Street, Borough Hall, Brooklyn twice. Now, the reason I thought
They ran out of names.
No,
Brooklyn.
They literally ran out. Brooklyn. Oh, let's do Brooklyn again. Hoyt Street. Coney Island. No, is only other ones. They certainly ran out of names. The reason I thought, okay, New York trash can Bridger is because we know each other from New York.
Yes, that's where we met.
And I don't know how much time you spent total in New York.
When I was working on Kimmy, it was like a year total. I then regrettably made the decision not to go back, which was whatever.
I want to get into that.
Yeah, we should get into that.
Well, but and I don't want to bring back some painful memories. In New York, now that I know your time in New York was spent weeping on the subway, I do apologize for bringing back those memories. But the other thing is, when we first corresponded about this show,
yes,
you were in New York.
Yeah, and I thought that you were in New York because I had reached out, like, would you want to do an episode in New York?
And like a monster, I did not reply. Right?
Like a monster. The word has been spread and there's no taking it back.
No.
I've made a mess of your name.
And you, as well, you should. I think it was, I don't know what it was. It was like absolutely just did not respond for like months.
No, not months.
Maybe
you
a few
were
weeks.
better, yeah.
Thanks for saying that.
Yes.
But I was thinking, oh, you live in New York, because I thought, well, he's in New York. What? Where does he live? And so I thought, okay, well, our first correspondence was about New York. Then we realized, oh, we're both in Los Angeles. And then that's what ultimately brought us together. So there's a lot of symbolism, I think, on that trash can with the New York street names.
Right. At some point, it feels like you thought I may even be a drifter. Where does he live? No one can pinpoint where this person actually is on a map. He's running from
Utah. He seems to be in Florida at the Kings Highway Diner.
No, that's Palm Springs.
Oh, Palm Springs.
Whenever
Sorry.
we should, Kings Highway, you've got a nice environment. Let's bring up the food to speak.
He says it again. He hates it.
Sorry. I hold them to it's a disappointment every time.
No, I get it.
I wish the food was better.
And it's just a diner.
It's a diner attached to the Ace Hotel.
Yeah.
It's an old Denny's. It's a beautiful environment. I wish they could just bring up the food to speed. I'm sorry, Kings Highway. You've got a beautiful environment. Come on.
And he keeps saying, bring it up. So yeah, I love New York. I don't know what your experience. I mean,
I love New York in some way. I can't exist in New York. I have a hard time existing in New York.
All I want to hear. Why? I mean, I get it.
I'm too fragile. I'm a fragile baby. I grew up in Utah, which is more car culture. Then moved to LA, which was an easy enough shift. And then when I came and worked on Kimmy, like the weather is a little bit more extreme. Every moment you're working to be alive.
It's true.
There are plenty of wonderful things. I mean, bakery-wise, they've got us beat here in LA. Every time I'm there, I'm eating so many baked goods.
In New York.
Oh,
yeah.
Incredible.
It's incredible. Yeah.
But I was there in April, and when you go in the fall or spring in New York, it's very seductive. You think, I should live here for the rest of my life. But this April, the first 3 days was probably 90 degrees. And then the next 3 days was like 38 to 40 degrees, which was kind of nice. Where it's like, all right, so these two weathers here, you don't want to leave your apartment.
Right. Do you think there is a fundamental hardiness in I do think though that kind of that adversity is good for the spirit, but I could be wrong.
I think it probably is. Sure.
Yeah, but it's not it's very hard to exist.
Yeah, it's just hard.
Yeah, everything is hard.
And leaving Utah, one of the big things I didn't want to experience ever again, of course, was the winter.
Yes.
And so having winter in any form for me is just too much.
I've become you. I was on my way. I've been on my way to becoming you, but I cannot, it's true, I cannot tolerate winter anymore. I don't know what happened.
Well, it's miserable.
It's just awful. And in New York, you're out in it.
Yes.
So that's very
Your
hard.
feet are wet.
Uh-huh.
The bottom of your pants is frequently wet.
Yes.
And there are the brief windows where it looks nice, and then the rest of it's gray slush.
I know. And then the only thing, and this winter was apocalyptic, just frozen the whole.
Was it?
I guess
Okay.
that's what I've seen or heard.
Right.
But I think the snow just stayed there for 3 straight months.
Oof.
But which I guess that happens in Chicago or something all the time. But I do feel at the end of each day, you come home and you've earned it, and you've just earned your day.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then what have you earned? The right to be exhausted and fall asleep on the couch?
I know, with wet pants. No, you're so right. It's a love-hate place. By the way, if you had come back and been like, I loved my time there, I would be singing it. I'd be like, I know, there's nothing.
Oh, right. Of course, you can convince somebody that they love New York. And there are so many incredible things.
Yes.
But just for me, I think I may have mentioned this on this podcast at some point, but I've kind of come to the realization that if somewhere is fun to visit, it's probably not as much fun to live there.
Oh, that's so insightful.
Because LA, I don't think is a necessarily fun place to visit. No one's like, let's go to LA. You don't take the family to. When I see a family that's visiting LA, I'm like, what are you doing here?
With deepest respect, disagree.
Los Angeles proper, you think is a fun. Well, okay, well, and let me also preface this with there's so much good food here. I love LA personally.
Yes, I know you do.
But when somebody comes from and they're not familiar with it, they're like, I don't know where to stay.
I got it.
I don't know what I should do, and I think it's a harder city to access. Whereas with New York, it's every moment you're there, something looks neat. There's great food everywhere, and it's just easier that way.
Right. I think coming here to Los Angeles, I'm trying to help in the tourist industry, is not a bad idea because there are so many, there's so many sites that you have and I have not been to, but that are, bus ride, tour buses.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Seeing the stars homes and going to Universal and all that stuff.
Right.
So I went on a trip here when I was in college with my roommate. We just came here. That's so weird. My roommate and I did come to Los Angeles just to check it out. Yeah. And more than that, our first celebrity sighting happened. Gary Coleman.
Oh my God,
yes.
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
In Utah.
Is that right?
Yeah, he lived with a woman and he collected trains. And
was she Mormon? She was Mormon.
I just remember she had really small teeth.
She had red hair too.
She did have red hair.
Yeah.
Either of us could play her in a TV movie.
That was he. I don't want to, but did she kill him?
Oh, I don't think she killed him.
Oh, I thought she killed. No.
Did she? Ellis, look into whether or not she killed him. That would be a good thing to know.
I thought she pushed him down the stairs.
She seemed like that. It did seem like a tough relationship.
Very complicated.
Yes.
Yeah, and ultimately, that's I mean it.
And we wish her the best.
Yes,
it was ruled as an accidental death, but according to a Hollywood Reporter thing from July of 2025, she didn't do so well on the polygraph. So
2025, they're looking into it this.
Wow.
What?
People still care.
People,
yeah, two people right here.
Two people right here.
We're cracking the case.
Wow. What? So she's roaming free when she should be behind bars, it seems?
Why are they bringing up the polygraph test now? Because it was a long time ago that he died, right?
Unfortunately, yes.
So at least a decade ago or something.
Yeah. That's disturbing. I don't know when these things are revealed decades later, you think, what were you doing the whole time?
Right.
But in any event, I came here on vacation and enjoyed it. So, but I do know you have a very good point, which is visiting a place and it's fun is a message not to live there, perhaps. So I do see what you're saying about New York. I do want to retire there, though, for sure.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, don't you think it'd be easy to retire there?
Yeah, to be like an elderly person, it seems like you it's just like a city it's like living in a retirement home, but it happens to be a city as well.
Exactly.
There's services everywhere.
Right.
You can go down to the street level and there's the grocery store.
Yes, it seems, that's exactly right. A retirement village right there.
Right. And you would want to live in the city as a retiree.
Yeah.
Interesting.
For sure. Yes.
Yeah, I think that I would be a senior that died in the cold.
Don't
or in the heat. So I don't know that that's for me. I think I'm stuck in sunny Southern California. Although the more time passes, I'm like, well, certainly we'll all die of the heat here.
It is atrocious.
Yeah.
And in La Cañada, where I am, which to listeners who don't, or watch viewers, it's by Pasadena.
Oh, yeah. I've been to La Cañada.
Yeah,
it's a tricky thing to say,
It is so tricky to say.
La Cañada.
It sounds like you're saying Lock and Yada.
Lock and Yada.
Yeah.
It's a cop duo. Lock and Yada. CBS.
It's 15 degrees hotter there all the time. Anyway, it's a great place to live.
It
no
is.
Complaining.
So many good restaurants.
Yes. It's known for its restaurants.
We should say some nice things about Los Angeles. Wonderful coffee.
It's great coffee. I think the people are
at
nice.
Surface level polite.
Yes.
I've managed to kind of remove most of the total psychos from my life.
Oh.
So there are some psychos, but there are psychos everywhere.
There's psychos everywhere, but how do you can't remove the stranger psycho.
Oh yeah, they'll keep coming in and out, but
I want to know the man blocking the door. Why?
This guy.
But he was a dad.
He was a dad. He had a smaller child that could be standing, and he was holding them, and I was ready to open the door, but then he stood in front of and let himself in, and it's sir, I was ready to be polite here, and now you've been a horrible example to your son. That's going to be a bad egg.
Was because he had a kid and he could do it all?
I think it was a do-it-all situation where I'm just oh.
You're fine, yeah.
You're about to get a latte.
Right. Right.
What are we trying to prove here?
Right. That's exactly right.
Probably my biggest problem with anyone is when they are just are not aware of the space they're taking up or are doing nothing about it.
So that's something I've struggled with here. I do feel like in New York, there is a shared sense of space and people just understand it. I'm not saying that's oh, wow, what a skill or we're so superior, but I do think that there's a flow just because you're navigating it 24/7.
Right.
It's the streets with other people. And I've noticed so many times I don't think it's me, although it could be. I don't want to dismiss that idea, but at a Ralph's or at a whatever store or parking lot situation, there's a problem with flow.
Right.
Specifically pedestrian traffic.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yes.
And I'm no, I'm walking this way. And then I find myself doing that so often. Anyway.
Yeah, I think probably because people are frequently not in shared spaces.
I think that's it.
Which is part of why I love being here is not having to share space, but
Right.
I'm also trained in the art of like being aware of other human bodies.
Yes, right. That's
and just like being polite and getting out of the way.
I know.
I don't know.
How are you doing like when you do encounter the psychos? What do you do?
I'm just I seethe. If it goes too far, I start making like sounds.
Yeah.
Or like I was at Found Coffee again, and I love the place, but this was another experience where a woman had plugged her computer charger into the wall, but she was at the table over. So this one was at my table, and so it was just shoving into my back, which I would be okay with if she said, "I'm sorry, I have a low battery."
Totally.
I would be like, "Not a problem."
Not a problem. I'm happy I can help somehow.
Yeah,
whatever,
or I'd be like,
indirectly.
"I'll switch with you if that helps." No acknowledgement whatsoever.
I just hate
and I saw
it.
what she was working on her computer. It was a bad Photoshop job. She should probably consider other careers.
Let the battery die.
Yeah, let the battery die, sweetheart.
So did you just see
I
it,
kept
or did you say
moving. I
something?
kept like moving in big ways, and no acknowledgement whatsoever.
That you and I not only have similar complexions but similar worldviews, because that is just so infuriating. And it's like have you heard about the let them theory?
Yes, of course. Of course.
Of course. Is it that well known?
It's extremely well known. The way that thing took over TikTok and Instagram, she was everywhere telling everybody to let them.
That's crazy. That's not, I don't know. I have a lot of thoughts about that. That's like nothing new, but
No.
I'm happy she found a catchphrase, but what? It's crazy.
It is a sort of thing where it's like, oh, so you're just saying something that, and actually kind of promoting something that's more complicated than letting people off the like.
It's very complicated.
It was an
I've
interesting
tried doing
one.
it with my kids when they're like being crazy,
Right.
or annoying, and I'll be like, "Well, I'll just, like, they're like." Oh, I was about to say something horrible, but they're like in danger. They're like running with scissors. I'm like, let them. They're bothering me. It has its limits,
Right.
And letting someone plug their thing in such a way that it's jutting into your back is an example of let them doesn't work.
No.
It's like really.
It should be tell them.
Tell them.
Oh, interesting. That's me as Mel Robbins. TEL them. It's the
start it.
Yes. Tell them.
Turn it. What do we?
Turn
how do you
let
say
around.
It? Yeah, turn let around.
Turn the let around.
Time to turn let around and tell them. Do it.
I think I'm going to do it. I'm
I'll
going to get a
get
big pair of black glasses.
Yes.
And tell them.
I love this. I really like it.
Wow. I think it is something. I think we need more tell them.
She was saying, and I don't know if this was big on TikTok, but people are getting tattoos of let them. And so I'll be the first. I'll get tell them.
Tell them.
TEL.
Perfect.
I'll do it. And I'll be like, tell them.
Yeah. This is my career safety net. Is
Yes.
tell them. People are getting let them tattoos. That's a little early.
It's just too early.
That's like getting Atkins diet tattoo. And it's like, no, let a few years pass and see if you like the idea
It's
still.
crazy. They just latched onto it so fast. Everyone's desperate for something.
You have to have something to hang on.
I know.
Yeah.
And in this specific example, it's letting them.
But the let them kind of went hand in hand. I think before that, there was a lot of, sorry if I'm too much for you. Just like,
have you ever been called a lot or whatever?
Yes,
I'm sorry, I'm too. Yeah.
No, sometimes you are too much, and that's a problem for other people.
There are limits.
We need to edit behavior in some situation.
The example, and you need to cut me off if I'm talking too much.
Oh my God.
Likewise. Yeah, I will. No. The example I read part of Let Them. Or I listened to it.
This is every reader's experience for this book, I think.
I think so. Yes. The example she gives in the introduction is that someone is coughing behind her we're talking about Mel Robbins, for those of you who don't know. I knew you knew.
Oh, okay.
And I know, but so when I say she, that's who.
Okay.
And so someone's coughing behind her on a plane, and she's like, I'm going to get sick. This is so annoying. Like, she tried glaring at him through the gap in the seats. And then finally she was like, I'm sorry. She's like, what do I always tell people? Let them. So, or it came about something like that. So she pulled up her like turtleneck and covered her face, and she was like, cough away.
No.
Yes.
No.
That's the she's like, if I get sick, I get sick. I'm like, I don't agree.
That's actually the worst example of this.
This was clearly post-COVID, but it was like a great, I respect this woman. I don't agree with that example.
That is
all.
a wild example.
Yeah.
You tell them.
Or
tell the flight attendant.
Yes. And by the way, I don't want to like mischaracterize it. She may have told the person or asked the person to stop, and he may have either not understood or like agreed to disagree or whatever it was, but kept coughing.
I love agreeing to disagree. She's just hacking.
Yeah. It's absurd.
Wow.
But I think that, I don't know. I think for your own sanity, you have to say, I can't control this anymore.
Right.
This person's coughing.
Right.
But it feels defeatist.
Yeah. Tell the flight attendant, ask to be moved. There are other things. Let them. We've got to, like, there's a balance.
There's a balance.
Mel, I'm coming for you.
Watch out.
I'm not going to be telling them from now on. Wow, I found the antidote.
Yes, I love it.
It's incredible.
It was like right in front of us the whole time. We just needed a mirror.
Let me ask you as a parent, this is another space-occupying thing that drives me crazy. Is when someone has a child between like 3 to 7 and there's a line behind them for whatever service, and they decide right now is the time for like the child to learn to use the credit card or like to pay or to like use the soda fountain or whatever. I understand you want your child to, but like when there are people behind you, maybe we find a different time to do this.
I couldn't agree with you more.
Okay.
What if I strongly disagreed and here's the first thing that came to mind when you said that is I'm thinking of the pit and I'm thinking of, I don't know, with residents or below a resident.
Okay.
It's a teaching hospital, so they have to learn literally on the job. That's how they learn. Like the stakes couldn't be higher. And they're doing that. Giving your child the opportunity or to like order for themselves or like thank the cat. The worst, and I found myself guilty of this, but when you are teaching your kid manners in real time and you're like, thank the cashier. And they're like, and then you're like, no. Thank the cashier. And the cashier's like, I do not care.
Yeah, please. I have a job to do.
Oh my God, it's awful. It's so self-centered, and it makes as someone who's also received this, like, say thank you for having me over or whatever. You're like, now I have to wait around and wait for your kid.
And you start to feel like the bad guy.
Oh, 100. Yeah,
no, I'm sorry. Now I'm sorry that they've put us in this situation.
Do not do that. And also, there's a like look that a parent will get where it's like, I'm doing it right, you know?
Oh.
Like
and I feel bad because as a non-parent, anytime I say something about parenting, but this is just one where I'm just like, let's again find the balance.
I agree with everything. Oh my gosh. That was also something I was going to bring you, by the way.
What?
Oh, just
a child.
What child? My child.
You're going to learn. It's harder than you think.
I pull out like it was a what are they called? Diffusers, reed diffusers of balance.
Oh.
I'll give that to you on the 600th episode, but you'll forget about it by then. Just about finding balance.
Oh, right. Yeah, I mean that is in my own life. I could be probably better at that.
We all could.
I feel like you've probably got a nice balance. I feel like you're a joyful, happy person that always feels like
We know that's not true, but we know who is that.
But I feel like you are at least headed in the other direction.
You know what? We are, I was about to be like, we are lucky. I don't know what. It just felt like a safe thing to say.
Ellie, we're blessed. Gratitude.
Gratitude is the attitude.
Ellie, thank you so much for being here. We're out of time.
Are we?
Can you imagine?
I did. And I was like, that's okay. And then I was going to like weep on the drive home.
Such a crazy end to a podcast.
I was ready for it. It did seem like that's how he ends it. I haven't seen him end other shows that way, but
today, special occasion, I'm just going to
300, he's out.
Lose my mind.
Tell them it's over.
No, I have this garbage can.
I know.
No, what I was going to say is I'm sorry that I didn't work on more Kimmy Schmidt because I adore you and I adored the show so much. So
it's mutual, and I also I loved it. I really liked that whole experience. I think back on it now, and I'm like, that was so rare.
Wonderful. For me, it was like a dream, like a miracle. It was like going to the Olympics.
It was, but it wasn't. I mean, no. What is it when when a tornado's about to happen, you hear thunder first? What I mean is...
I'm not looking into any of that science. I'm sure it's true.
It couldn't have been a shock. Or not, it was, you didn't call it, I keep saying characterize, you didn't describe it as a shock. But when you said it was like the Olympics, it was like, what? No, it was the next step for it or whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway,
but
you're just being a nice person and I'm analyzing
No,
it.
but it was just one of those things where when I worked at Jimmy Kimmel, it was this incredible thing. It was so incredible. I was like, I never thought I would make it this far. I'll be at this job for the rest of my life. And then this job, which was like, I hate almost all of television. And so to be like, oh, literally the show I want to work on, I get to go work on it.
I understand that completely.
And write jokes, which is more and more rare.
Yes.
And then it was just like such a lovely group of people.
Yes.
So it was just a lovely thing. And ultimately, a thing that kept me from coming back was the idea of like going back to New York in November, I think. And it was this thing where I was like, seems
this might be a saying that people other than Titus Bridger, lovely Titus says, but he always says, I overstand. Is that a
of course, overstand, yes. You understand even more.
Even more. And I've only ever heard it from him, so I wanted to credit him, but apparently...
Right, I'm trying to think, is overstand something that came from the show that Titus, the character, said?
Oh, I thought he just said it like
he says
as real life. Did he say it in the show?
I don't know.
Oh,
it
see,
blurs.
This is art. Life is art as life is art.
Yes.
And so we don't know where the two separate, but I do overstand coming back in November to New York. It's no joke.
It's so dark.
It's so dark.
It's really...
I wish you had come back because we were all there, I guess. How long did it go? But whatever it was. Yeah.
That was another thing where that was a miracle show where you like worked for more than 10 minutes. You know, they went for several months writing the show rather than like write 13 episodes in a week.
Right.
I think it was like a normal schedule.
I think it was a normal schedule. Yeah. And 13 seemed like short then.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Anyway. And
it did seem short then. And now it's like, well, 7 episodes. You're lucky if you get 8.
Yeah.
Write an entire sitcom in 8 episodes.
Yeah.
But
I want to also clarify what I meant. I just meant about that being the Olympics or whatever. I meant like, of course you would have that job. That's a good fit. And also you were just being grateful. So
that's
I'm
very
doing,
nice.
Yeah.
That's very nice.
Yeah.
But the stakes seemed incredibly high because rarely do you work with people where you've seen their names in the
know.
credits.
I know.
You know, it's just like, it's a very rare thing. So initially it was such an intimidating place because everyone there was like at the absolute top of their game.
I never went to the writer's room for mostly that reason. I was like, this is an intimidating place to be. And also they made all those jokes about actors coming into the writer's room on 30 Rock that I was like, I'm not doing this. I'm not going to be fodder. So I'm
not falling into your trap.
You made jokes about this in your show. No, I was just, it is, yeah. So it does feel like the Olympics, all that to say.
Oh, I wish that show was still going. Whatever. What are you going to do?
I don't know what you're going to do. And I keep thinking, maybe every show now seems to come back. So maybe in another 20 years, we'll have a reunion.
Yeah, a reunion that's like 10 seasons, maybe.
Yeah.
The 10-season reunion.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It goes and goes.
Well, I have my garbage can. Mm-hmm. I'll be able to throw whatever I want in here. Yeah. It's very tasteful. I think we should play a game.
Okay.
We're going to play a game called Gift or a Curse, but I need a number between 1 and 10 from you.
4.
Okay, I have to do some light calculating to get our game pieces.
Okay.
So right now you can recommend, promote, do whatever you want on the microphone. I'll be right back.
Okay. I'm going to promote a show that isn't out yet, so you have to remember it. It's called Elephant and Piggy, and it's an animated show. And I am the voice of Piggy. By the way, not to like out my husband, but literally 2 days ago, he's like, which voice are you? And I was like, I posted about this on Instagram. It says Ellie Kemper is Piggy. So I repeated that information to him. Jerk. And Titus, our old friend, is voicing Elephant. So it's based on a book series by the great Mo Willems. And that show that I've spent 5 minutes talking about just now will come out at some point.
Where?
On Paramount Plus.
Paramount Plus, okay.
I think. I mean, no, I know, but I suddenly thought, is it Paramount Plus or just Paramount?
Right.
Yeah.
I just, do you ever watch Couples Therapy?
No.
That's
Is that a recommend?
incredible show. You have to watch.
Yeah, why
Couples
don't I
Therapy.
watch it? If you like it.
You won't stop. I mean, you'll start and you'll just blow through the entire thing.
I'm going to embarrass myself. When did it come
It's
out?
like in the last 5 to 6 years.
Oh.
It's this therapist, Orna.
Mm-hmm.
Incredible person. And her advisor, Virginia, who I love. And it's just...
Is this reality?
This is a reality show. It's more
Oh.
like documentary
Great.
reality. And she just meets with couples and you see their couples therapy. And it's so fascinating.
Oh, I
And
would
also very calming for the most part.
Because of the mood or because it's reassuring?
The mood, Orna is such a lovely presence. And it's also reassuring sometimes you're watching these couples and you're like, well, at least that's not my relationship.
Uh-huh.
You see some of the relationships people are in, you're like,
Dodgeable.
that's an unsolvable problem.
It's, yes, I know exactly
and
what
you're
you
trapped
mean.
with the worst person
Uh-huh.
alive. So it's nice to watch as a couple, and you'll be so grateful for your partner because just wait.
They don't do that thing. Yeah. I can't wait. That's going to be a great show.
It's great. Of course, I have nothing to watch on TV, and then the new season of it came out, and I watched all of it in less than 24 hours, and now I'm back to being mad at TV.
Oh, no.
It's a tough cycle.
It is. That's really hard. The Pit?
Yeah, the Pit, I need to
yeah.
get over it.
No, you don't.
But I like to eat something while I'm
get
watching
it.
TV. And
that's for the 900th episode. I'm going to bring you snacks because that was my other thing. I love eating snacks.
what kind
and
of snacks
watching
would you
TV.
have?
Popcorn,
Okay.
animal crackers, Teddy Grahams, like little things that
I
you
haven't
can.
had a Teddy Graham in a while.
Of course, why would you? You're a grown man. But
Well, you'd be surprised at things I do as a grown
yeah. They're delightful. It's just because they're bite sized and
Right. Do you have a favorite Teddy Graham flavor?
honey.
Oh, honey's a good one.
Honey's just it feels classic.
Right.
No,
It's kind of the original.
I think so.
Yeah. And then they kind of got crazy.
Yeah.
I like a chocolate chip one. I don't know if those are still on the market.
They are in the market. They taste funny though.
Oh,
like I
do
just
they?
don't know what's in them.
Okay. Yeah. It's like that certainly isn't chocolate.
I
This is
don't
some
think
sort
so.
of dirt or pebble they put in here.
Yes.
I've got to, maybe I'll circle back to see if I like those anymore.
Yeah, you may as well.
Oh, so you're a snack person while you're watching TV.
Gosh, I should have brought the snacks. Yeah, yes, I am. That's the reason I watch TV.
Of course.
Right? So you can't do that with the Pit.
Yeah.
I muscle through.
Okay.
I do. I don't look. I mean, they go out of their way, I think, sometimes to be gross.
Right. That's not fair.
It's no. They should give like a squeamish warning. Or
Yeah, there should be
something.
the screen should flash.
Yeah.
There should be like a siren that plays. Something gross is going to happen. I think that would.
No, Wiley should just like wait at the camera. He's like, we're about to do that, but Yeah, there's not. What can you watch? The snacks. Well, the comeback.
Oh, they come back.
you
There are plenty of television shows you could. I think you could eat popcorn while watching The Pit, though. I think you want a dry snack while you're watching that because there are a lot of wet, gross things that happen.
I know, but I don't eat wet snacks. Do you? I don't. Do you
Exclusively wet snacks.
What are they called? Gushers?
Oh, gushers.
Yeah.
Oh, we've had gushers on this podcast.
Yeah.
They were disgusting.
They're hard.
Have you had one recently?
No.
That should be expelled from the market. We've moved on from that flavor.
yeah.
They were revolting.
Everything about it feels toxic.
Texturally, the flavor is absolutely vile. The name is
It's
tough
just
to get over.
obscene.
Yeah.
Everything is, but clearly people buy them. I mean, there's demand.
Or a company has just forgotten that they make them.
Yeah, so they just keep cranking
Yeah,
them
because
out.
they're true. And I'm like, what parent is buying their? I think there was a period when you're like, oh, this is a fruit snack I put in
Totally.
the lunch for school or whatever. But now we know it's probably worse than candy.
I think with so many of those snacks, I think that's the case.
Right.
But popcorn feels safe. Well, the kernels, but I just mean for Pit.
We find out you're just eating kernels, of unpopped kernels, like a bird.
I like snacks. Tweet, tweet. I'm just like eating kernels.
Your floor is filthy.
Feathers everywhere. Ellie, what
going
happened? I like the Pit. Squawk, squawk.
Okay, we're going to play Gift or Curse. I'm going to put this on the ground because just
Okay.
so we have full view of my laptop for some reason. I don't know why I did that. Now I'm upset with myself. We're going to play a game called Gift or a Curse. I'm going to name 3 things. You will tell me if they're a gift or a curse and why. And then I'll tell you if you're right or wrong because there are correct answers. Okay. First, this is from one of our Patreon listeners, Sarah. Gift or a curse when a family member or friend gives an honest review of your cooking?
Yeah, that's for sure a curse because, oh my gosh, that's a curse because you took time to make something. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I have a very personal example. Yeah, I cook for my kids and I'm not a good cook or a great cook, but I can put together food and I follow the recipe and it's fine. And they do give me honest reviews and nothing, I've said this a few times, I feel like nothing makes me angrier, but this makes me very hurt and annoyed that I spent time preparing food that is then criticized as not being tasty. So I think it's a curse. It makes everyone mad. I think it's I'm sorry, what was her name?
Sarah.
I think, Sarah, that it is a curse. And by the way, even if it were an adult family member saying, I think this could have, more salt, I would take that as I think it's a curse.
Oh, Ellie, wrong. Oh, that's a gift. You're running from positive feedback. You're running from your critics. I think that you are afraid of getting better. I think that ultimately you need to put your ego aside and say, look, I've made nothing but bad meals for my children. They were right. I'm torturing these poor children.
That's true.
And instead of taking their feedback and improving, I'm the martyr. You're always the martyr.
Yeah.
And I think that you've got to rethink that.
I am not mad at that.
Mm-hmm.
I am listening to what you're saying.
Okay, you're hearing me.
I'm hearing you, and I think there's something that can be extracted from
People
that.
love to hear honest feedback about their cooking.
Okay.
You spent hours of your day putting together the meal, and someone says, well, this would have been better with nuts.
Yeah.
And you say, thank you. Thank you for saying that. Thank you. Okay, well, you've gotten one wrong so far. Let's see.
0.
Yeah, 0.
0, right.
Trying to be nice by saying you've gotten one wrong. Okay, the second one is from a listener named Lucy. Gift or a curse concert encores?
Oh, I think that's, well, it depends. Okay, I'm going to say that's a gift.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a gift because if you're at the concert, you're clearly a fan. And what could be nicer than the performer giving you some extra, I guess, love, some extra attention, some extra songs, some extra art, which is what you came there to enjoy. Again, it's hard because it's like the performer want to do an encore? Of course. They love attention. So it is a gift.
Correct. I think they're a gift. I think that they've gotten a lot of, people are always like, it's too much. I hate standing there and clapping, waiting for them to come back on. I think you have to reframe this in your mind. There are 2 good things about a concert encore. First of all, if you aren't totally exhausted by the end and don't want to go home desperately, there's a little extra music for you to listen to.
All right.
If you do want to leave, now you can get out before everybody else gets out. You get to your car first. This is something people forget about.
Yep.
If you don't want it, just leave. And you seem kind of cool. Like, everyone watches you leave like, well, I guess they're just better than this.
Uh-huh.
It seems like they have standards.
Yeah.
And you're on your way to your car. You get out sooner. So it's you just have to choose what you want there.
Okay, as you have done many times in this conversation, you've offered some insight that I didn't have. You have the option to leave.
You have the option to leave.
Yep.
That's my second book.
Yes.
You have the option to leave.
Tell them you have the option to leave. But that is either you stay for the encore, enjoy it, or you leave. I like that a lot. A lot of people have been saying there's too much clapping.
I really do think that people have a problem with encores sometimes. I think they're like,
true?
oh, I have to stand here and wait for them to come back on stage. I understand the little show of it of like, we know you're coming back out.
Right.
We probably could cut that. We could edit that element.
Right.
But then it's part of the framework of the thing.
Yeah.
If there's not the phony encore thing, then we don't know if it's really the end. And then people become confused. Maybe the band could just say, that's the end of the set. Now we're going to play 2 more songs.
Yes.
And then everyone gets to go home. Let's set some boundaries and let people know what they're...
That would be fine with me.
Right.
Yes. The fake, suspense is not necessary.
And it can start to feel a little sad where it's like people aren't clapping that much.
How hard is that?
And there's just the expectation that they're coming out. Yeah. And it's like, well, then the concept of encore has kind of been lost.
Right.
But you've gotten 1 right so far.
So I'm going to focus on the one I had right.
Yes, be very careful on this next one. This is from a listener named Douglas. Gift or a curse? This is another concert one, actually. When the band makes the audience sing the chorus of a song.
Oh. Okay. I think that's a gift, Douglas, because, and I'm really thinking about the Billy Joel documentary I saw earlier this year, and when everybody would sing Piano Man together. Mm-hmm. And I just... That's the only way I would have known that people sometimes sing Piano Man together is by watching the Billy Joel documentary. I think it is, okay, I think you and I might find it annoying just because, what is it? Not everyone's on key and it's something about it is annoying, but ultimately it's a gift because it's shared humanity and we all, how nice that we, by the way, I'm not talking about the Eras tour. I think that is its whole...
What's happening there?
I just feel like I didn't attend one, but I think that's its own category.
She doesn't sing a word.
She did the big reveal.
She just stands on stage.
They sing the whole time. Yeah. She puts a microphone out to the crowd.
For 3 hours.
They're like, it was an amazing, groundbreaking tour. But I do think that I think everyone sings the whole time and it's joyful. But... where am I? I'm all over the map with this. I think it's ultimately a gift. People sharing in something joyful.
Right. Wrong.
Oh, come on.
Wrong. This is something, that's a curse. The band asking the audience to sing along is such a scam. I'm not here to not hear you sing. I'm not here.
Okay.
And it's the chorus, the best part. And now suddenly a bunch of annoying strangers is singing the song around me.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not participating. I'm not going to participate. So I'm standing there. What am I supposed to do in this moment?
Right.
Other than just be furious that I've been ripped off.
Right.
This band has my money and they're not putting in the work.
That's right. Yep. I completely see it that way.
Mm-hmm. Well, you got 1 out of 3.
That's a third.
That's a third.
But it's not 0.
It's not 0. And we are so happy for that.
I am blessed. I'm too, what is it? Too blessed to be stressed.
Too blessed to be stressed.
Yeah.
Ellis, do you have a gift or a curse?
Oh, I can.
Oh, Ellis has a gift or a curse where they're going to give us a thing and we both have to speak to it. And then Ellis will have an answer. I don't know if it'll be right or wrong. I'll decide.
Sounds right.
Ellis, does that sound right to you?
Yes. Okay. This is going to be a little bit of a weird one, but we're going to try it. Okay. When something funny happens in a movie and your friend wants to make eye contact with you as they laugh.
Oh.
I love that.
Do you want to speak to this first?
To me, it's obvious.
What?
It is a curse straight from hell because you just are having a good time. To make eye contact, it's like inhumane. I think it's a curse straight up.
I agree. I think that's a curse. I've had it happen to me before.
What?
Very rarely, but you feel their eyes and you're like, you can just hear me laughing. You don't need more confirmation. What, like, is this a secret between us now? I don't understand why we're...
Is it from a movie or is something you're watching?
Yeah, you're sitting there with... This has never happened to you with a friend where something funny is happening and they're almost like confirming with you through eye contact. That's right, what you're talking about, Ellis, right?
Correct, yes.
Oh, hell.
You've had that happen.
Oh, I've had it apparently enough that I've like...
You have to avoid. Yeah, that's
Can you
psycho.
imagine?
No. Sometimes if I hear someone laughing, I'll look over to make sure they're okay, that they're not they're choking or whatever. I've never.
Oh, horrible!
What do you do?
I feel uncomfortable, and then I try to and then I really don't turn my head at all towards them. I almost turn slightly another direction just so that can't happen again.
Just enjoy it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
What do you need me to validate for you?
That requires analysis.
Or is that a thing where it's like, oh, I gave you a little treat by showing you this funny thing. Look at me.
Oh, the worst. You mean if the person has shown you something.
Right, like, see, like...
Don't get... No. It's awful. So much pressure.
Oh, yeah, way too much pressure.
Yeah. Oh.
Kill the mood.
Kill the mood. And if someone is showing you, oh, did you see this video? And then you watch it while they watch you, awful. But if it's something you've both stumbled upon, like independent or whatever, like just by chance, and then you're looking.
You're sharing it, and you're both aware that it's funny.
But you don't have to confirm it.
No. And no one should ever show another person in public a funny video.
No.
Don't do that to anyone in your life. Send it to them and let them do that in private. Don't make me perform for your...
Because you can... and it's usually, if it's somebody you know well, they know you're fake laughing. It's awful.
Oh.
It's just a terrible, terrible thing that happens.
It's evil. Ellis, did we get the answer correct?
I tried not to lead too much, but I just needed a moment to complain about it because it's, of course, it's a curse.
Okay, good.
It is so awful. I'm laughing at the screen. Why is this now? I'm performing for you. Like I'm laughing with you no, we're watching a thing together. I'm not, it's bizarre behavior. And now the worst thing is that I had a friend who did this so much with me. That I've started to do it with other people, and I catch myself because it's so obnoxious.
Oh.
So
that is remarkable that your friend's behavior has unfortunately, transferred onto you, and now you are doing the thing you hate. I'm so sorry.
Now, there is something in the same category that I think you should do is when you've prepared food for someone, when they take a bite, lock eyes with them. Maintain eye contact. For that first bite, just follow them through the whole bite.
I hate it.
That's good behavior.
Eye contact is...
Yeah, it's almost just entirely unnecessary.
It really is. It's so bad.
Well, we all got the answer right on that one. That's very nice.
That feels nice.
Okay, this is the final segment of the podcast. People are writing into isaidnogifts@gmail.com. Just kind of in general begging for answers.
Sure.
Will you help me answer a question?
Yeah, I will.
All right, this is Hello Bridger. They don't say anything to you, Ellie. And
no,
that's
it's fine.
Cruel. This says, I'm joking about her being my neurologist.
What?
This is very confusing.
Already.
Okay. I am joking about her being my neurologist, but my girlfriend is a neurologist. Okay, so let's just unpack this really quickly. So we think that the girlfriend's actually a neurologist, but then the partner is like, you're my neurologist because you deal with my brain. Is that what the joke
I have a
is?
question. Is that how it opens up?
We're off to a bad start.
Yeah. Wait, hold on.
I feel like I've just like hopped on a speeding train.
I mean, too. We're like, whoa!
We've got to figure this out quick. This is, I don't think, unless part of it, no, because this is Hello Bridger, then we get into it. Unless I've been hacked. Russian interference in my email. No, this is how it starts. So let's just assume girlfriend is a board-certified neurologist. Partner is like, you're my neurologist too because my brain's crazy and you
Hold on,
deal
but this
with
is so much. What is the text? I'm a text. What is it? If somebody believes the Constitution.
Is that a
I'm text based.
Okay. Do you want me to read let me read this full sentence to you because that's not the full sentence even. I'm joking about her being my neurologist, but my girlfriend is a neurologist and I would like to propose. So there's the full sentence.
I'm joking about her being my neurologist?
But she is a neurologist. Whatever information has been given to us is...
How is he with a neurologist?
Well, and by the way, women can be neurologists and lesbians, Ellie.
You know, if I learned...
And bad at writing emails. Sorry,
women
Kristen.
can do anything. My bad.
We've just proven they can have it all.
Hold on. I think what she's saying is way simpler than what you were saying.
Oh, you think it's more so?
Well, all of a sudden, you're like, well, she's my neurologist, and she because she deals with my brain.
What do you think it is?
I think she's saying, hey, baby, you're my neurologist. Like you're my sweetheart. Like you're my lawyer.
That's a term of endearment?
I think it's like you're my writer. Like you're like my fireman. Like it's just you're putting my in front of the person's job.
That's kind of what I'm saying.
It is.
Like I'm
you're right.
Like
I'm a fisherman. Is that what you said?
Oh no! Wait, what did you think I said?
Fisherman.
No, but I'm glad. Fisherman. Fisherman. Yeah, I don't know what I was. Oh, official, maybe.
Oh, maybe official. You said. Okay, so
this person has created a problem for us that is nearly unsolvable already, and we're not even getting into the email yet.
No. We'll put that aside.
We may have to revisit.
And now, just again, can you read it one more time?
I'm joking about her being my neurologist, but my girlfriend is a neurologist, and I would like to propose. Continuing, I think proposals are basically the gift of a curated romantic experience unique to the proposal recipient. My question is, how can I do something more original than going to dinner? A little about her. Very feminine, loves very fancy/elegant things, enjoys fine dining and food experiences.
What?
But I know she would not want a proposal at dinner.
What?
She's very smart, loves to travel, enjoys the outdoors, but not camping, loves horror movies and graphic novels. Hoping for your help. We've gotten to the end of the email. That's Kristen. Kristen is looking to propose to what could possibly be a neurologist.
But not her neurologist.
But not hers, but in a very funny way, yes, her neurologist.
Yes, hers. Not joking.
Kristen, I'm sorry, but
you
should have been. We should have had a call about this, Kristen.
Yeah, no, Kristen, I feel confident that that what you're saying makes sense, but I don't understand what you mean.
Right, we're not in on your cute little joke.
No. But we have the facts, which is that your girlfriend is a neurologist and you want to propose to her.
Yes.
Congratulations, first of all.
So exciting.
Second of all, what are your ideas?
Okay, well, we've got all these different details. She's very feminine. She doesn't want to go out to dinner.
Though she likes fine dining.
She loves fine dining, but
not at a restaurant.
Will not be proposed to over dinner.
So do you think that means that she doesn't want people around, or like she wants a private proposal?
I think that it's more just like she thinks that that's kind of cliche. Don't take me to a fancy restaurant and hide it in the dessert. I've seen it before.
Yeah, okay.
So
she likes the outdoors, but she doesn't like camping.
She hates camping. She loves horror movies and graphic novels. So how do we have an original proposal? And proposals seem to be very high stakes at this point. They're almost like promposals. People are doing all sorts of things for these things.
Yes, that's right.
And whatever happened to Will You Marry Me?
I don't know.
I'm seeing horror movies. I'm thinking, how many proposals have been terrifying?
That's a great question.
How do we turn this into a terrifying situation for this neurologist where she thinks her life is in danger? She's dragged through just this horrible, scary experience that ends in, I'm getting married.
Where do they live?
Great question.
Okay.
All of these details galore.
Yeah.
Couldn't tell us where they live.
Okay. The first thing that comes to my mind is there a haunted house situation they could go through? I mean, I don't know. That might not be scary enough.
Right.
I think there are some legitimately terrifying, not to bring up New York again and the trash can, but I do think there's some legitimately, I'm sure I don't know where they're from.
Right. But they love to travel, so they can go anywhere.
They could travel to a scary place.
Transylvania.
Yeah. Maybe it just needs to be a legitimately scary place, haunted house aside, like just a scary place.
Cornfield.
Yes.
The middle of the ocean at night. What else is scary?
The middle of the ocean at night, a cornfield.
Abandoned warehouse.
A cave.
A cave. Deep in a cave.
She likes the outdoors, but she doesn't like camping.
Interesting combination of the outdoors and horror.
Yeah.
Cave.
Well, in cornfield.
Yes, sure. So maybe you kind of take her into one of these outdoor.
Well, I know that you don't like. Sorry, she doesn't like cliches. But if she does like fine dining, could you at least? Could it be an organ that? Something that looks like an organ but is actually, beef bourguignon. How do you say it?
Fisherman.
That's actually a fisherman, but that turns out to be good food.
Right. Yeah, just a nice setting that maybe the dinner goes wrong. Something scary happens.
not where I was going with it, but I like that idea.
And now I'm thinking about this, this would be an extreme case, but the scariest movie I've ever seen is Zodiac.
I believe you.
And there's a scary picnic scene in the movie. If you were to kind of redo the Zodiac picnic scene, but then the Zodiac, the hired actor you've hired to be Zodiac Killer actually ends up having the ring. Terrifying. You think your lives are over, but no, they're just about to begin.
That's
how romantic could it possibly be?
I think that's combines horror, romance,
picnic,
outside. Is the picnic at night?
No, this again. It's a tough scene to watch. Daylight.
Oof, scarier.
It's way scarier.
Way scarier.
And that's why he was the Zodiac and nobody else could be. Because he was scary.
Why did you watch that movie, but you can't watch The Pit?
Well,
I don't know I haven't seen Zodiac.
Zodiac is The Pit is just so much close up on
limbs and
gore.
Yeah.
There's not really that much gore in Zodiac.
Oh, there isn't.
Honest. No, it's more
psychological.
It's like you do see some horrible things happen, but it's like not bloody.
Right.
I mean, it's crazy how scary that movie is, considering what you actually like. You really don't. I'm trying to think of how much blood you actually see. Very little.
No, is it psychological?
But you're watching this man. You're watching some people get murdered. I
don't know why you watched that, but that's.
Oh, it's so good.
I guess I should. It's just you've described yourself as fragile.
I like horror movies, and Zodiac's not really a horror movie. It's true. I mean, it's a true story. Right. But
I like the inspo you're getting from that for this proposal.
Right. Put your lives in danger is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Ultimately.
Now, will Kristen know that they're safe or no?
Yes, Kristen. Well, that's up to Kristen.
Yeah.
If Kristen wants to put their lives in genuine danger, that's up to Kristen. Yes. We know that Kristen can get a little wild in things they do, writing emails, etc. So maybe this is the next step. Writing a strange first opening sentence to an email, then hiring someone you don't trust to act like they're going to kill you and see what happens. Well, I think we answered the question.
I think we answered the question, Kristen.
And we got two people to fall even more in love with each other.
Happy trails. Congratulations, you guys.
Well, we answered the question perfectly. I've got a new garbage can.
Yeah.
What more could I ask for?
301. That's what you can ask for.
We'll try to do at least one more episode here. Hopefully more than maybe 2 or 3 more. I don't know. We'll see how much energy I have.
You do one podcast as another Mel Robbins, one podcast at a time. Just focus on the one you're in.
Right.
You're going to be at 600 in no time, and I'm going to be right next to you.
You're going to be here, and you're bringing...
I hope you already forgot.
Because there were 2 different things you were going to
bring. I know there are 2
bring,
different things, and I know which one it's going to be. Okay. So even if you remember one, you won't know if that's what it's going to be.
This is an incredible thing. We've got to get through these episodes quick. We're going to start doing 3 a day.
You just have to have... How many have you had repeat guests?
We have a few. Yeah. If somebody's a repeat guest, they've got to be a good person.
Yeah. That's a lot of people.
Yeah, it's a lot of truly
it's 300 people.
You know, it's finding people.
Finding people is the 6.
You don't see people that often. There aren't many of them left.
It's hard to find. They're hard to find.
Yeah.
It's such a huge accomplishment to have reached 300. Congratulations.
Thank you. And thank you for being here. I'm so glad you could be here on this one.
Thank you for having me. And in Los Angeles, too, where
in
we
LA,
both live.
Unbelievable.
The
city is better off having Ellie Kemper.
Oh, having both of us.
Oh, maybe now it's like back to neutral or something.
Very kind of you.
Listener, the podcast is over, this episode at least. What if that was the end of the podcast as we know it? No, the podcast is coming to a close. I'm so glad we could do 300 episodes together, and I assume you've listened to every single one of them. If you are just joining us today, I'm sure this is just impossible to tell what's going on, and it requires so much context. You probably had a horrible experience, and I'm sorry. You should have started at number 1. That's how podcasts work. But thank you for being here, and we'll just continue to move into the future. I love you. Goodbye.